Is it bad to say that I forgot this character existed? Your boy's finally back from his vacation, so I can finally talk about the new Seven Heavens Mizuki, which, by the way, whenever we're talking about this character, I'm probably just going to refer to them as Seven Heaven, at least until we decide on exactly what name to give this Mizuki. So Seven Heaven has been teased for a while, a long time. I feel like it's been like almost a year since we saw this Mizuki for the first time, but now we finally got him in the game, and he's looking like he's a force to be reckoned with. I saw a few different things whenever he first came out. I was just on vacation. I was like, let me see what's happening right now, and I looked at the kid a little bit. I was like, he seems pretty good. So let me show you exactly what he's doing. As you see here, this is his entire kit. Take note, the skill is giving you 30 art gauge. If you're in third eye, specifically third eye 0, you get 50 arts. The art's able to give all allies 20 art gauge, and then also you arch gen for 5 arts per second if the ally is above 50% HP. Very low duration on this, by the way, only 7 seconds, but I guess it's because you get the 20 arts as well. The 2 arts just physical res down. Yeah, I guess that's cool. I don't know why. It's just that. Super arts where you get the third eye state. If you're in third eye 0, you get tons of damage. If you're in third eye 0, you get a huge crit damage buff for the entire team, and then you also reduce the duration of your third eye by 30 seconds. Now, how do you enter third eye 0? Third eye 0 activates when you are the only human ally on your team. Of course, you have his true weapon as well, which is buffing up his own damage by 50% and increases the third eye duration by 30 seconds, which is very good considering this synergizes really well with his super art. It pretty much gives you 1 free use of your super art and doesn't cut your time short whatsoever. Let me tell you my thoughts on this guy real quick before we talk about the team building and everything else. On paper, he seems really good, and I'm kind of rubbed a little bit the wrong way that the fact that in order for him to have the crazy crit damage and everything else, he has to lose something compared to a certain other character that we have in the game that literally just does this for free. Because in total, this art gives you 55 arts just for a singular character, of course. If you factor in, how much it's giving for everybody on the team, then you have 140 art gauge for everyone. If you are including Mizuki, then it's just 140. If you're not including Mizuki, then everyone else is getting a total of 160 arts, which is very good that this is just instant. You get that one time from the art. Very strong. I just personally am not a big fan of art gauges that have low durations, because I just like this to be up 24/7. I've dealt with BF Emperor for so long, and I've always said the duration is such a negative for him. And I feel like this Mizuki is going to be the same thing. Even with the support slot this Mizuki offers and all that, you're still going to have some issues here and there, and you may have some downtime if you don't have other support characters on the team, of course. Also, do I really care about him having to be the only human on the team to activate his third eye? Not necessarily. I don't really care too much about that, but I will say in multiplayer, it's probably going to be absolute hell to be able to get this off 24/7, because a lot of people are going to join with primarily human characters. Unless they just know that Mizuki needs to be the only human, or you're doing a piece of content that's not too difficult, then it probably won't matter. But, in harder pieces of content, trying to communicate with randoms sometimes is a tough one, to say the least. Not to mention if there's new players, because new players have no idea this Mizuki needs only a human, and they probably don't even know the race of their own character. But what about team building with Mizuki? Is there any unit in the game that he's just going to function with extremely well and do crazy work with? Well, I hate to break it to you, but the first unit that come to mind whenever I saw this entire kit here, I was like, Okarun. If you have Okarun on your team alongside this Mizuki, you can get tons and tons of attack up and physical damage up. Of course, Mizuki's going to benefit the most from the physical damage because he does not have a ratio passive. Not to mention, Okarun's going to love the massive amount of crit damage you're able to give. Only thing you need on the team is like 1 true EX gate, and you have plenty of support slots between Okarun and this Mizuki to be able to have that. Of course, if you look at like his element water, there's not really a lot of characters that I would say I want to put Mizuki on a team with, apart from Beta. But outside of that, man, this looking kind of poo-poo if you ask me. Much the way how I'm thinking about this character at the moment is using him kind of like a Hoka, like a very budget Hoka to an extent. Anybody who just wants the massive crit damage, I want to throw him on the team. But I have to keep in mind that he's very strict with his conditions. He has to be the only human on the team, which, there's plenty of other characters in the game now to be able to make a team like that work. I still think it's going to be a bit hard with some characters, because some units just only want other elements or other races, and usually it's the race they are. Like, take Firin for an example. Firin is an incredible character that has tons of damage ups and everything else, but she only gives her damage ups to light allies. Because there's no denying the fact that this Mizuki is good. It's just the fact that his third eye 0 condition is extremely hard to fulfill. If you're able to fulfill the conditions though and build a team around this Mizuki, I think this guy's easily going to be like top 5 top 10 characters in the game. But if you're struggling to fulfill that condition or just can't make that work, then I think he's just kind of like a throwaway unit. But in my personal opinion, they created the greatest substitute character ever. You don't got all the units for this specific like race team, throw on Mizuki. He works. He's gonna do fine in that team. You guys let me know down below in the comment section though what you all feel about him. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Do you think he's whatever? Let me know all that type of stuff down below. If you enjoyed this video, have me check out this video popping on the screen right now. It's a great piece of content. Guarantee you love it. Oh, and one more thing before y'all leave, don't forget to drink water.